Hello and welcome to the first video for Argue With Myself. If you are listening and or watching this right now, then that means that you're curious as to why I argue with myself. Either that or you meant to click on another video and got here by accident and have since been entranced by the melodious sound of my voice. Either way, welcome. Argue With Myself is a channel that I'm creating as a sort of means for a public experiment. I've been increasingly getting the feeling that we, as a society here in the United States, and I'm sure other places in the world, but since I'm an American, I'm most familiar with the United States, but we have been growing increasingly polarized in both our personal and political beliefs. Opinions seem to have been gaining the same amount of credibility as facts, a phenomenon most infamously named by Kellyann Conway as
saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts.
Social media has also allowed us to sort the information that we receive to greater reflect our own opinions and beliefs, while also cutting down on the information that we could receive that could help shape our beliefs. So we're filtering it out to only reflect what we want, creating a bubble of sorts. It also makes us more suspicious of any information that contradicts what we believe because it goes against what we're seeing all the time, even though what we see all the time tends to be a filter of our own. As human beings, it's a basic part of our psychology that leads us to believe that we are correct in what we think. And I'll talk about this more in another video. It naturally leads us to believe that when other people think differently from us, that means they're wrong, because what we think is right. Couple this together with things with fancy names like cognitive dissonance and logical fallacies, and it means that we do not like being told that we are wrong. That's where this channel comes in as an experiment of sorts. I don't want to tell you, the audience, that you're wrong in what you think. Rather, I want to see if I can argue from both sides of an argument by myself, to be able to provide two different and opposing viewpoints without ending up compromising one of them. I'd also like to do other videos, like what the kind of different debates there are, detail the process of making good argument, and also descriptions of what the different kinds of logical fallacies there are. As for ideas on topics to argue with myself about, I have one already in mind that I'd like to do. It would be about corporal punishment being used in classrooms. So that would be physical punishments. If you have any that you'd like me to talk about, argue with myself about, leave a comment down below or send me a message about it. And if this seems like something that you'd be interested in hearing more about, then please feel free to subscribe below. I will see you next time, and in the meantime, I hope that you have a good time.